Hey, welcome back to Backyard Acting with Chris Smith. I'm your host, Chris Smith, here with you for the duration of the lockdown, talking about acting training, as well as sharing with you my love of acting. I hope everyone is staying indoors and safe for the duration of the lockdown. So today we are going to talk about the silent puppet, okay? And the silent puppet is meant to represent a person talking, and it's meant for the actor to convey to a third party that the person talking was talking too much or about something irrelevant, or oftentimes both. It's used a lot in sitcoms. It's fairly ubiquitous. There's a lot of rules and regulations for the silent puppet, so we're going to get right into it. You want to take your four fingers, clasp them together. The thumb stands opposite, and make a repeated pinching motion. Okay, this is kind of similar to the Shy Brendan we talked about yesterday, except we're making a repeated pinching motion. You want it to be up by the face, by the ear is ideal, but it can be anywhere up here. And if the person talking is the scene behind you, you want to block their vision of, you don't want them to see the silent puppet. So it can, in that case, be closer to the chest. You don't want it to be too low or too high. Okay, so the repeated motion, you don't want it to be too fast, all right? You also don't want it to be too slow or too wide. You just want to be about 2.5, 3 pinches per second. Go ahead and grab a stopwatch. If you're somewhere in between, that's perfect. You also want it to be a consistent pinching. You don't want it to be sort of erratic and inconsistent. Okay? You don't want to actually mimic what it's like talking with the hand. What you want is to convey what it's like listening to the talking person. Okay, it goes great with an eye roll. You can also do an eye ole, which is a widening of the eyes, which conveys frustration, and the eyes can also reference where the person is standing if they're in the room with you. The scene we're going to do, we are not going to be in the room with the talking person, so we don't have to worry about that. I'm going to do the scene twice. And I want you to write in and tell me which is the correct version, the first or the second. So just go ahead, 1 or 2, which is the correct use of the silent puppet. So here we go. Can you believe Hal this morning? We're going to have to start having meetings without him. Great. And here's another version. This is the second version. Can you believe Hal this morning? We're going to have to start having meetings without him. So go ahead and let me know which was the correct version. And in the case of the incorrect version, what was I doing that was wrong? Again, thank you guys so much. And we hope you're enjoying these. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.